Hello, this is Ruth Ann. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a haul video. I have 10 fragrances to get through in a limited amount of time, so I am just going to get started. I have some here that are well known and some that are lesser known. I don't think I have any that are completely unknown. So first I have Kim Kardashian K. I believe this is K or Kim Kardashian by I don't know, but this is her first fragrance. This was released in 2009. It's a white floral that features tuberose. It also has animalic notes. This is the type of tuberose that is very similar to what is found in Robert Piguet Fracas, which I have done reviews and featured on my channel before. The type of tuberose can go in a lot of different directions. These two are very similar. This, however, Kim Kardashian is a much simpler fragrance. It doesn't last nearly as long. But if you like Fracas, I don't doubt at all that you would like Kim. And I believe they are this is a dupe of it, is how I would refer to it. It's, of course, much less expensive. Doesn't last as long, but the scent is actually quite similar. So if you like tuberose, and a lot of people will describe this as bubblegummy, I don't agree with that, but that is how it is frequently referred to. If you like that kind of tuberose note, I bet you would like this. This is very affordable as well, and it has been compared to Gucci Bloom, which I don't have, but just for your information, that it is often compared to that fragrance. Next up, I have an Avon fragrance. This is called Haiku. This is the original that has many, many flankers. This is a floral green fragrance released in 2000. I'm just going to cover some of the notes in the top. It features dewdrop, yuzu, and pear, which I think is very unique. In the heart, there's lily of the valley, kumquat, peony, fig, tuberose. In the base, musk, sandalwood, vetiver, tonka. I mean, there's just a lot of notes in here, but for all of that, it's just a very transparent, sparkling, watery fragrance. It starts out with a lot of sparkling citruses, and it kind of warms down to this, it dries down to this warm, silky, sandalwoody kind of a fragrance. It's a great value. It's very pretty. I think this will be great for summer. I'm going to try it out in the heat. I have no idea how well it lasts. When I read up on this, some people on Fragrantica had said this was a dupe for Chanel No. 19. Now, I strongly disagree with that. There's nothing in here that smells to me like Chanel 19. Chanel No. 19 is a very perfumey perfume. It's very heavy, very green. This is very watery, transparent, and the greenness is really more in the background. So if I would compare this more to green tea, Elizabeth Arden's green tea. I'd say if you're going to compare it to anything, it's more like that. So anyway, that's Haiku by Avon. Next up, I think this is pronounced Cerruti, 1881. This also has many flankers. This was released in 1995. This is a very fresh, powdery, floral, musky fragrance. It's a summer powerhouse. And in the top it features mimosa and rose, and it dries down to this white, musky, powdery, sandalwoody base. It's superior in its lasting, a good 8+ hours, and it has a lot of sillage. So I'm going to get a lot of use out of this in the summer. Again, Cerruti, 1881. I had this on my list for a long time. I waited until the price came down into the 20s before purchasing it, and I bought it on eBay. Next up, this is another fragrance I hovered around for over a year before buying it. This is Elizabeth Taylor's Gardenia. Released in 2003, this is a white floral. Top notes include green leaves, lily of the valley. In the mid is gardenia, peony, orchid. In the base, again, is gardenia, along with musk and many other notes. This is a very budget-friendly fragrance in the teens. On Fragrantica, it was compared frequently to Chanel Gardenia, which should tell you something about how nice this fragrance is. It's beautiful. It's dainty, ladylike. If you like florals, this is one I highly recommend you try. If you don't like florals, this will definitely not be for you. This to me reminds me a lot of a morning dew kind of fragrance. When I was a little girl, my mother grew lily of the valleys in our flower beds, and when my windows were open, I would smell that along with that morning dew, fresh smell of the outdoors in the morning. You all know what that smells like if you've grown up in America at least. And this reminds me of that. Even though there's only lily of the valley in the top, and this is a gardenia, there's that juicy, dewy, almost humidity-like fragrance that comes in the morning that is in this fragrance that makes it really special. So I plan to wear this perfect in the spring. So again, this is Elizabeth Taylor's Gardenia. Next up, I have another classic beauty. This is Elizabeth Arden Beauty. And this is my second bottle of this. The first one I had picked up at a thrift store and just absolutely loved it. This is floral green fragrance with top notes of green notes, rice flower, and iris. In the mid, there's lotus, rhubarb, lily, ginger. In the base, musk, sandalwood, and amber, and that's among other notes. As I've worn this, it's really a white floral where the florals are really second fiddle to the musky, powdery notes. The green notes really lean slightly soapy, and when I first spray this on, it reminds me a bit of that Irish green soap. You know the one I'm talking about. I forget if that's the name of it. Irish green, fresh Irish green. Anyway, you know the one I'm talking about. This is a floral, light, clean fragrance. Lasts 4 to 6 hours. It's hard to imagine anyone disliking it. Extremely budget friendly, very pretty, and great scent for summer. Next up, all right, this is one that I really pondered for a long time before buying. This is Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely 2005 release Floral Woody Musk fragrance. Very much hyped, much overhyped in my opinion. There are so many good perfumes on the market, you guys. I'm not sure why this one is so popular. I bought it finally because I just wanted to, and I decided I got it for the right price. And this one is just so popular, and now that I own it and I've tried it, I still don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand it. There are so many things that are more lovely than this, and this is so bland and boring. It's kind of discreet, silky, ladylike. It's a soft, powdery fragrance. It's got lavender, martini, patchouli, orchid. I don't smell any of that. All I get is this slightly woody musk. That's it. It's boring. It's a white musk. It's transparent. I wish I hadn't bought it, but I have it now, so I'll use it. But, you know, someone explain to me what the hype is about this in the comments, because I don't get it. Now here's a fragrance that I think is head and shoulders above Lovely. Even though it costs $13, it's an extremely inexpensive. There's no hype around this. No one ever talks about this. This is Ellen Tracy by Ellen Tracy. This is an amber woody fragrance. Notes include peach, plum. It's got tons of notes in it, you guys. In the base, sandalwood, musk, tonka, raspberry. It's got rose, orchid. Very well blended. This is just a very ladylike, earthy, warm skin scent. Your skin but better. Very classic. It does have some green notes in it that, to my nose, in the mid, smell almost to the point of being like tea. Kind of like a green tea or black tea. You know that tea smell. You know what I'm talking about. There's no tea note in this, but there is a touch of it in this fragrance. It lasts better than Lovely. It smells better than Lovely. It's less expensive than Lovely. And no one talks about this. This is so much better. In fact, just about anything in my collection is better than Lovely, and I'm really disappointed. So anyway, enough about Lovely. Ellen Tracy, budget-friendly, daytime scent. This one is safe to use even in perfume-free zones if you spray it on skin and not clothing. Really nice, ladylike, inoffensive, no one would dislike it, budget-friendly fragrance. Again, that is Ellen Tracy by Ellen Tracy. I have 3 more. Next one is another disappointment. This is CK Into You, another one that I hovered around for a long time. Another really boring scent. This is 2007 Amber Floral Unisex. It's got this really ugly, annoying bottle, and I'm just... Anyway, pink grapefruit, bergamot, red currant, cactus orchid, vanilla, cedar, amber, blah, blah. Boring citrus with sandalwood in the base. Not worth the money. Boring. Wish I hadn't bought it. Next up, I have Charlie White Musk. Now, you know, anyone who follows this channel knows that I love Charlie range. This is my first go at White Musk. I had someone suggest it in my comments. This is a floral fruity with top notes of melon, peach, red berries, mid, black currant, florals, base, musk, sandalwood, amber. This is just a very nice, cheapy, warm, soft, slightly sweetened white musk. I haven't tried it out enough to tell you how well it lasts, but it's a nice white musk. And I believe it's been discontinued, but it was still very inexpensive. And I have one more. This one is a winner. Burberry Body. This is the EDT. Most common people are talking about the EDP. This is the Eau de Toilette. This is the one that features an apple note. This smells to me like an apple martini. Straight up apple martini. It's a beautiful, sparkling, clean, fresh, kind of a champagne. If there was an apple champagne, it would smell like this. Absolutely gorgeous. And for the fact that it's an EDT, it really has a good sillage and a good lasting power as well. If you like apple, this also has a musk and cashmere wood in the base. Really, really beautiful. Very unique. I have nothing like this in my collection. This is I think this might be my very first apple noted fragrance. And I'm very happy with it. So anyway, if you like apple noted fragrances, I highly recommend this one. I believe I got it for around $30. So this is my haul. I have other fragrances I need to include in a haul, and I will do that maybe next, maybe not. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.